I don't think I could get past cheating. I think I would punish him forever, and then that would be our relationship.
Yeah, right. I wouldn't even have it to get divorced. I would punish you forever. Because the lifelong revenge is something that I'm so committed to if you do me wrong. I'm like, now I got to find your mama and give her poison. You know what I mean? Like,
all right, now I got to get to work.
Now I have to
on
work
my evil, like, witchcraft now.
I'm going to have to inflict it on your whole family now.
Yeah.
Man, it's going to take me months. Everybody, hello. What up? Welcome to Two Black Girls, One Rose.
Where together we'll uncover what we can learn about modern dating, love, and relationships from popular television. I'm Natasha.
And I'm Justine.
And the cat's out the bag.
So many of them. so many cats are out of so many bags, girl. This episode was horrendous. So bad.
A lot of truths being unearthed this episode.
Yeah.
So we have Carrie, obviously, told Aiden.
Yep.
I mean, that was coming.
I know. I didn't remember it being this soon.
Like right after, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he said he wished he didn't know.
Girl.
I said, damn, Carrie, shut the fuck up.
No, because he's the type, too. He's the type to rather not know.
Rather not know. I don't blame him, to be honest.
Really?
We'll get into it. I'm like very split on this honesty thing. I hear Aiden for sure.
Oh my God.
Oh, Lord.
True. We talk about it all the time.
We've talked about this.
You guys gotta stay because we talk about this all the time. So yes.
So yeah, Aiden's in the know now. And then Charlotte.
Girl.
I can't believe she did this to herself.
She gave herself the ill setup.
The ill setup, yo.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
She really did the ultimate. Oh my God. Ooh. And Trey is also the worst. He's like, he lied by omission, which is horrible.
Yeah. And then gaslighting.
Yeah. You know, love, our sex is not that important to us. So, you know, love is the most important. And I love that about you. You better get out of here. I never said nothing about this.
I never said, I literally came in here drunk and attacked you. You think that's not important to me?
Come on. Oh, Lord.
Girl.
So yeah, Carrie's question this episode: in a relationship, is honesty really the best policy? So as I said, I'm very split on this question. I flip-flop, particularly on this cheating thing. So I'm excited to hear your thoughts and for everyone to join the conversation on Patreon. But yeah, friend, any other thoughts before we dive in?
No, that was it. This is it just rains. When it rains, it pours on this episode. Yeah, that was
really
like the theme.
Yeah. Well, before we dive into the recap, we did get to watching some documentaries on Netflix.
Yes, we did. We're recording this a little bit ahead of time, but these documentaries are still interesting, and I think you guys will still love the reviews.
Yes. So I watched Titan, the Ocean Gate disaster. So those people that went in that submarine and
that then they got hot glued together.
Literally. And then they imploded to smithereens on the ocean floor. So I'll tell you all about that one. And what did you watch, friend?
Oh my gosh. I watched only part 1 of Fat to Fit, the 3-part documentary about the show The Biggest Loser, which is one of our most problematic 2000s television programs. And it was really, really enlightening. So I'm excited to tell you guys about it.
Oh, nice. All right, guys, if you want to hear our pre-show, if you want to watch us on video, if you want to listen to this episode without ads, if you want to join us for Two Black Girls Watch, you gotta head to Patreon. Head to Patreon right now. Try a 7-day free trial. And shout out to the Rose Garden. All right, let's dive into the recap.
Let's do it.
Okay, so Charlotte's wedding is less than a week away, and Miranda is annoyed that she doesn't have a date, so she's at a speed dating event. And every guy she tells that she's a lawyer, they just like immediately lose interest. They're like looking around the room. Yeah. So she decides to lie. And the last guy, she says she's a stewardess, and lands a date. So that worked. So she's debriefing with the ladies at Charlotte's rehearsal dinner and talks about how men are like threatened by her powerful job.
You said you were a stewardess.
I was testing a theory.
The theory being...
Men are threatened by powerful jobs. They don't want a lawyer. They want a...
Liar.
Speaking of lying, Carrie's still lying to Aiden.
Frozen, sitting there like, who lies? That's crazy.
Yeah. She's done with Big, she says, but she still hasn't told Aiden anything. And then meanwhile, Samantha's like hitting on Trey's Scottish cousin.
Yeah.
Who has a very thick Scottish accent.
I know. I love their accents. They're funny.
Now, Carrie tells the ladies that she is desperate to tell Aiden. She needs to tell Aiden.
Yeah.
Miranda's like, girl, men lie all the time. Don't say shit.
Yeah. Why bother?
Miranda says she would want to know all the information, so she does advise him to tell.
As a lawyer would do.
And then Carrie gets to wondering, like, is honesty overrated?
I started thinking about honesty. Maybe the whole idea was overrated. Maybe coming clean is the ultimate selfish act, a way to absolve yourself by hurting someone who doesn't deserve to be hurt. In a relationship, is honesty really the best policy?
So that's what she's wondering about. Now, Miranda, this episode, she hits it off with that guy. She told she was a stewardess. She's like playing this act that she's a flight attendant all episode.
Yeah, no, her acting skills were on one this episode.
Yeah, she was good. She's like, I hope I don't see you on my flight. Like,
I know.
I was like, Miranda, please.
Her voice was like, oh, the cookies in first class. Like, she just had this crazy voice going. It was great.
It was good. So yeah, she hits it off with this guy. They have sex. She invites him to the wedding. And then later she cuts her finger in the kitchen. He gets very queasy at the sight of blood. She's like, are you not an ER doctor? Turns out he is not. He's a manager at Foot Locker or whatever.
That's so extreme.
I know. Like she went from a lawyer to a stewardess. Right. He went from the manager at Foot Locker to an ER like surgeon. Like, come on,
ER doctor. You know you get called on all the time. Something happens at that wedding. Where's the doctor?
Right.
Here he is. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy. So they was both just out here lying.
I think you should go, Harris. And I hope I never have you on one of my flights.
Well, I wouldn't be on first class.
No, you wouldn't.
Now, Charlotte, they have a little bachelorette night for Charlotte, where they all learn that Charlotte and Trey have not slept together.
Excuse me?
You haven't slept with him yet?
Honey, before you buy the car, you take it for a test drive.
And they all are like, no. They all saw the writing on the wall.
Yeah. And she's like, well, he's a good kisser. It'll be amazing. We love each other. Like, all right, girl. So Charlotte, drunk, goes to Trey's apartment and is like, it's our wedding day. Let's do it.
I thought his mom was going to be there.
Gosh, that's coming. Let's see her next episode. And they have sex and it was not good.
Well,
because, I don't know if it even happens. He couldn't get it up. And he says,
Has this ever happened to you before?
Every now and then.
Oh.
Ooh. What a lie.
Oh my God. And then says, sometimes intercourse doesn't do it for me. And
Ooh,
then,
another lie.
Sex is such a small part.
Yeah.
That's why I love you. It's not just about the sex with us. Poor Charlotte just looks distraught.
Which she lied about.
Yeah. Because sex is important to Charlotte. I know she tries to be cute and demure and whatever the hell. This bitch be busting it wide open when she ready. So
she was the first one with the rabbit.
It's true. She had that whole episode where you couldn't find Charlotte. Oh my God. Now, Aiden, he makes like a custom love seat, builds a custom. He's just so fucking nice. Too damn nice. It's actually getting ridiculous now.
It's really, it's like the romance books where the guy's a retired NFL player who also owns the bar, who also cleans the stables.
like flawless, no flaws. He's nice. He's lovable. So, he's building this love seat out of wood. He's talking about the flaws in the wood, and Carrie's
talking code completely.
Talking in code about flaws, and she's like, "Oh, so flaws are good, right?
Are good." Lip quivering.
And she gets very tempted to tell him several times over the episode. She gets very tempted to tell him. Even later, he catches her smoking, and again, he's like the perfect guy. He's like, "Oh, it's fine. I guess I'll just have to live with you smoking."
Oh my God, that was
absurd.
Like
gives in to everything. Yeah,
I guess that is his flaw. He gives in to everything.
He gives in. Yeah. And again, she's tempted to tell him, but instead just says, I love you. So now, time for the wedding. Aiden comes by Carrie's apartment to scoop her up. And she's her usual self, acting weird and hot and cold. And then finally she reveals that she slept with her ex.
Aiden, I slept with my ex-boyfriend. You met him at the furniture show, and then we slept together, and I didn't tell you, and I'm sorry.
And why now? Why now, Carrie?
She couldn't hold it in.
Oh my God. She admits it was more than once. He's married. It was wrong. It's over. Blah, 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 blah. And Aiden just heads out.
I'm gonna take a walk.
Will you meet me there later?
Now, at the ceremony, right before the girls go down the aisle, or right before Charlotte's about to go down the aisle, she confesses to Carrie that Trey can't get it up.
In the wedding, the music is playing. Here Comes the Bride is about to come on. And this bitch is like, I don't like him really.
God. And
she's like in dress. Oh my God. It's
beautiful.
So
yes.
iconic.
Beautiful Vera Wang dress. And she's like in turmoil, like her face. Like she's like, what do I do, Carrie?
Yeah. This is so much pressure for Carrie.
Yes, it's a lot. And she expresses regret for not sleeping with him sooner. And Carrie just has to like say whatever she can say to like get her friend off the ledge. And like she gives her an out too. Like, we could also just get out of here if you don't want to do this.
We could just leave.
We could leave.
Yeah.
But Charlotte, as we know, she's 34. She's wearing a $14,000 dress. She's getting married. Yeah. And I think Charlotte did the same thing in the movie for Carrie. I think she was the one who packed Carrie up. Oh, okay.
In the Vera Wang, or Vivian Westwood, sorry. Vivian Westwood dress. Yeah. And she was like, we're leaving. And then she fucking threw
oh my God,
a bird at Big or beat him with the bouquet. She was beating him or something. She was
that was Carrie. Charlotte was, I love this moment.
She was yelling.
Yes. So Carrie beat him with the flowers. I knew you would do it. I knew you would do this. Then she turned around and hugged Charlotte. And Charlotte was like, no. No. Oh my, I remember watching it in the theaters. I had chills.
I was dying.
I was dying.
I knew it.
I knew he would do this to you. I knew he would do it to you, Charlotte. And you felt Charlotte in that moment. Like, back the fuck off. I will literally murder you right now. I will kill you.
Oh, so good.
Oh, I know. I love the movie. The movie is so good.
The first one is so good. I still haven't gotten past 15 minutes of the second one.
You haven't?
No, what? No, it's like a musical. It's like crazy.
You ain't missing nothing. So yeah, Charlotte gets married.
Yeah.
And after the ceremony, Aiden comes to talk to Carrie. She's crying. She's so sorry. She was like, I'm flawed like the wood. Like, her and this fucking analogy was killing me. And he says, I just wish I didn't know.
I just wish I didn't know about this.
I just wanted to be honest with you. People make mistakes.
I just know myself. This is the kind of thing I can get over. I just need to be on my own for a while.
I really loved you. And then
oh yeah, the past tense.
Loved. Yeah. And that was the episode. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's start with Miranda.
Yeah, that's a fun easy one.
So Miranda lies about her job to land a date and says that men are intimidated by powerful jobs. Should we start lying about our jobs?
Oh my God, I've had this discussion with our lawyer friend.
Oh, really?
Yeah, way back in the Ebony K. Williams bus driver days.
Yes, okay.
And she talked about how just being a lawyer and like having that intro was like a lot for people.
It's tough.
A lot for men. And how they were intimidated by it. She is obviously fine now and with a man with a great job. But she talked about that. And then I remembered the dinner that you had at Tatiana, I think it was, with your sister's friend, Audrey.
Yes.
And you were the only married one and you were the podcaster.
Yeah.
And all the rest of them had these great jobs. And I remember us saying, like, if the roles were reversed, you'd be the only single one.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
if they were all men, doctor, and like,
Right.
you know what I mean?
I see. Yeah.
And how interesting that was.
Yeah. How that was flipped with women.
Mm-hmm.
Like the creative kind of like kooky one, whatever is like
the one like
married.
the dream following the dream.
Yeah, exactly. And you have a surgeon, you have a lawyer, you have a fucking director of marketing of this, and oh my god, it's fucked. Yeah, I mean, I always come back to that saying that I'm not intimidating, you are intimidated, and that's really it. When men can't take your job or whatever, it's a them problem. It ain't got nothing to do with you.
Yeah, and
you want someone, and they exist. It feels like they don't, because it just feels like you're just dating a bunch of losers who are like intimidated by you being a lawyer or whatever. But you want somebody who sees your boss bitchery as a benefit, as like sexy, attractive, only a positive. Men who are turned off, that's a them ego bruising problem. You know, they need to feel powerful in a relationship. And for whatever reason, they're threatened by the success and power of your career. Yeah. And that man, there's somebody out there for that man.
Oh, absolutely. Who's going to drain them dry, which they also talk about, but sure.
There's somebody out there for him, but he cannot feel like a match. He cannot feel like an equal to who he's with.
Or never lesser, like a cheerleader.
Yeah, or a cheerleader, exactly. He needs to feel always like the big, bad, and strong one in the relationship. And that's really pathetic and really
honestly
unfortunate.
Like, you're already walking around this earth a man.
I mean, what else? Like, I don't understand.
Oh my god!
But
so crazy.
that man will always be fine too. That's the thing. That's what irks us about this whole thing, is that man will find somebody. That man will always be fine. Whereas the flip, the successful lawyer, the Miranda type, is out here struggling. You know, because the pool is smaller. It's like there's a whole pool of men, half of them are intimidated, and then you got to find the other half that might be into you.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, and we got to remember, Miranda's fresh off a bum.
Yes, fresh off a bum ass dude. That's so true. Okay, when it comes to cheating, the ladies are split. It seems on whether honesty is the best policy. So you have Miranda saying she would want to know everything. You have Samantha being like, men lie all the time, don't say anything. Would you want to know, and why?
I definitely want to know. I definitely want to know. It's too embarrassing. New York City is too small for me to not know. That is too much. No. It's already embarrassing enough that, like, we saw them at the furniture store and I don't know that's your ex. That's enough.
Yeah.
Of a lie.
That's true. She never did tell him that was her ex, right?
She just said, I'd know him from somewhere.
Oh, Carrie. I forgot about that. Aiden doesn't know shit. He's like completely in the dark. Wow. Okay.
So she just revealed so much in the moment of honesty. That's too much to reveal at one time. I can't take all that. That's too much. No. So yes, I would want to know everything.
Yeah. See, I'm split.
Okay.
Now, part of me, obviously, I would want to know so I could be well informed on my life.
Right.
And make a decision about my life and be informed in that on how I would want to proceed. The other part of me rather not know, because I'd rather you rot in turmoil with the fuck shit that you've done and allow me to continue in my ignorant bliss. Like, bringing your bullshit to me only brings you benefit. It only brings you some comfort and ease. And you've now just brought me nothing but heartache. Right. So it does sometimes in my head feel like a selfish act, to be honest, because you get the peace. I get nothing but anguish. Whereas I didn't need any of this. You've now ruined my day. I almost wish you didn't fucking tell me. And you just rotted with your anguish, Dola. So I kind of flip-flopping back and forth because I can see both arguments. But I can definitely see how honesty absolves the person who does the hurting of something, or absolves them of something and brings pain to somebody else. But then also I could see how it doesn't always absolve you, because now we're watching Carrie. Her life is ruined.
Her life is ruined. Think about Charles Oakley.
Charles. What he do?
Angela. Yeah. Well, he was cheating on her. Like, they were talking to whatever, Miss Wendy, about it. in 2017 or something like that.
Ooh.
And then our good sis Wendy Williams was talking about one of their children who's we don't know who the mama is.
Oh, really?
We don't know where the baby came from. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. And Angela keeps blaming it on this Madison Square Garden thing that happened, which was the thing that happened.
Always comes back to the Madison Square Garden incident.
Like, what? You got thrown out of Madison Square Garden so you had to live separately? Like, what the fuck is that? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
But how much turmoil Angela has put Charles through.
Mm-hmm.
And how they still have to say, like, I trust you, I trust you, I trust you, after like 11 years of marriage. And all these children live with them who are in their 20s. You know? It followed them. Like, the cheating followed them throughout their whole relationship.
So you're saying a flip side, if he hadn't admitted, they'd be, it's like you would be living in an alternate universe.
Yes.
Where he would be living in his own private turmoil, but then Angela and the kids get to just like bop through life in this ignorant bliss. That's what I'm saying. I could see the upside to it being like, don't tell me shit, because I can live fine over here and you could be over there seething in your foolery that you brought onto yourself. You know?
Or egotistical, maniacal, like whatever self that is. I feel like that's a lot of basketball players. We've seen that in Basketball Wives quite a bit.
Yeah, I also think like with Carrie, for instance, like if she didn't tell Aiden, you know, in her head, we see her this episode, she's like in turmoil. She's like in this like private turmoil. But I also feel like she has support. She's not living privately in turmoil. She told her 3 friends, one of whom is like, bitch, whatever. So like, I feel like she could have made it through just fine.
You know why she couldn't? Because it was emotionally cheating.
It was emotional too.
In love
yeah.
with Big.
Yeah.
Like,
true. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I feel like I felt Aiden in the moment when he was like, I just wish you didn't tell me. Because I could see where Carrie telling him did absolve her. You could see her like exhale when she told him, like, so are you still coming to the wedding? Like she was chilling.
Yeah.
Like she was so excited to get this off her chest.
Yeah.
And you could almost feel her being absolved. Now she could look at herself in the mirror in a way that she couldn't before. Yeah. And that's a you problem. Like why? Now I can't look at myself. Now I can't even look at you.
Yeah. Now I can't look at you. Yeah. Yeah.
So it is that question of like, is honesty the best policy? I don't always feel like it's so straightforward. I think it is a question that you have to debate. Yeah. Yeah. Do you think she could have given him a half truth? Because she told him I slept with him multiple times. Do you think she could have just said I slept with him once?
Oh, I guess she could have. Yeah, but I don't know if that's even for somebody like him. I don't know how much better that is.
Like he seemed like the type that like throw the whole thing out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like he could have lived with just that.
Just the one.
Yeah. He's so damn forgiving.
I know. He does forgive.
He's so damn. I think it was the fact that she said it was many times that he was like, oh, no, like I can't. But if she said it was one time as a mistake, he'd be like, all right, we make mistakes. It's fine.
Oh
like I could see it. I know. Ridiculous. Fucking Aiden. I don't know if Carrie could live with it because she's still in her head would still be lying.
Lying. Yeah. Yeah. Oof.
You know.
And this whole time I was wondering what Big told Natasha. This whole time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because we know he lied.
We know he lied.
100,000% true.
She stalked me. I couldn't resist. Like she came into the house. She had the key. Like, you know, he just threw Carrie under the bus. He's terrible.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Now, Aiden says, I just wish I didn't know this. And I know myself. I can't get over this. Carrie didn't know any of this.
Right.
So the first thing in my head, I was like, damn, Carrie, if you knew this, you maybe didn't have to tell him. Do you feel like couples should have this discussion around cheating and how you would individually handle cheating before getting into a relationship?
I think you should.
Yeah.
I think you should. And me and you joke about this all the time, right? We're like, listen, if you got another family, I don't have time to worry about this. So just embezzle money out that bitch and keep it moving.
Oh my God.
We joke about it a lot, right? Because we have nice husbands, so we can joke about that kind of stuff.
Right.
But it's something that definitely my husband and I had a conversation about, especially because he has been the victim of cheating in the past. And so, yeah, it's definitely something I think you should talk about because there's also so many different definitions of cheating.
Definitely, that needs to be delineated before.
We worked in the same place where we saw people cheating in all kinds of ways. You know?
Yeah. Oh, geez.
Yep. Uh-huh. Yep. There's all kinds of ways you can cheat on somebody, y'all. It isn't just physical.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of emotional cheating that can go on in the place that you're in for 8 hours a day. So, or friends you may have outside of your marriage that your wife may not know, your husband may not know, or something like that. All that stuff is really important. Those are boundaries you need to talk about.
Yeah, I think it's so important. And you could tell Carrie and Aiden like clearly didn't have this conversation. The wood and flaws and whatever the hell. Yeah, I definitely told Nate, if you somehow find the time or the audacity to cheat on me, don't tell me a thing, because you're gonna sit there and rot in your own self-loathing, and I'm gonna continue in my bliss. And I said that specifically to Nate too, because I know he cannot lie.
Yeah.
He is so, love him to death, but he's such a square. Like, he literally cannot lie. So he would literally be rotting. And that, I'd rather that than you bring your foolery over to me. And I know that sounds crazy. Like, some people are like, what? How could you say that? Like, how could you tell your husband not to tell you whatever? But I just know I'm someone, I don't think I could get past cheating.
No, not at this stage of the game.
At this stage, I just don't think I could get past it. I think I would punish him forever, and then that would be our relationship.
Yeah, right. I wouldn't even have it to get divorced. I would punish you forever. That's what Angela's doing.
Yeah. You know? So I just know that about myself. So almost out of protection, I'm I already know I can't forgive you. And this whole let's work on it together, I don't think I'll have it in me. So either don't cheat or don't fucking tell me.
Is this a Sagittarius thing? Put it down below in the comments. Because the lifelong revenge is something that I'm so committed to if you do me wrong. Like, really? Like all the time. If somebody does something like wrong to me, I'm like, oh, now I gotta find your mama and give her poison. You know what I mean? Like,
now I gotta get to work.
Now I have to
on
work
my evil, like, witchcraft now.
My evil plan, and it's not gonna be put on you. It's not gonna be. No, I'm gonna have to inflict it on your whole family now.
Yeah,
it's gonna take me months. Like, I'm so committed to that, and it must be a Sagittarius thing.
Maybe. Yeah. I just don't think I have it in me. Like, I really commend people who are like, they work through it, or
for sure. Yeah.
There's also different levels to cheating too, because there's like, okay, you fucked a bitch in Vegas.
Yeah.
I see how people could be more tempted to want to work through that. I don't want to do that.
No,
I'm just pissed you put me in that position, and that's where I'm going to punish you. It's going to be really hard for me to work through that with you. I'm pissed that we're even in fucking counseling right now dealing with this shit.
I know, because I'm taking time about your issues, right?
Exactly. So, like, you have that, and then you have people who have like full on affairs. That for damn sure I'm not working through. I'm just leaving.
Yeah.
Because that's just like a level of betrayal, distrust, dishonesty that I just don't know how I would move past. And I just know that about myself. I rather, instead of sitting in this relationship trapped and punishing you forever, I'd rather just go. I think it'd just be easier to go. I have a great support system. I have great family, friends around me. Like, I know I'll be okay, as hard as it could be. So that's why I have my stance of like, if you find the time, go right ahead. Don't tell me shit. And you gonna sit there with that information by your damn self, or you tell me and I'm out.
Yeah, right.
And those are the options.
Oh my God.
I don't want to deal with none of this, Lord, please.
I know, Lord, please don't. We're saying all this on these microphones to the whole world
I know.
internet. This is so scary. Oh my
God. I have it cemented in stone.
Scary. I know.
Lord, don't let me deal with this shit.
Oh, Lord.
Now, Trey is suffering from ED, it seems, or child dysfunction.
Yeah.
Which just happens, you know.
It does.
He's kind of older looking. I feel like this.
Not older looking.
He looks like he's in his 40s. He looks older than like Charlotte and the ladies.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, this happens, you know. Did Trey, do you feel like Trey lied to Charlotte, or is this Charlotte's fault for not asking and test driving the car?
And test driving the car. You know what? There's still so much of a stigma and embarrassing thing around ED. still now today. So like 20 years ago, like there was a lot of it. And like the definition of masculinity and stuff like that. And even like how to be a partner through ED is like a really tough thing that people still don't even talk about. So it could be, it's kind of both of their faults, I guess.
Yeah, I think
because that's something really hard to admit for a man.
Yeah, but you about to marry me, like.
Yeah, but you think sex isn't that important because she's trying to save herself in marriage and do all the rest of this notebook shit that it does not exist. This dark Nicholas Sparks ass movie she's trying to create about this man she doesn't even like.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I agree. I think they're both at fault. I think he definitely could have been more forthcoming by letting the woman you love and claim you could tell anything to and blah 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 you know, the woman you're about to marry, spend your whole life with, like just give her some intel of like, this is something that I'm like challenged with, this is a vulnerability of mine, this is an insecurity of mine, this is something that's going to impact our sex life. Like I think he absolutely should have been forthcoming about that.
Yeah, but
Charlotte's also an idiot for not having sex. It's not even just about the sex though. It's if you're going to make this decision to not have sex, that's fine. I'm not going to judge you. You still have to have conversations about sex. You still have to talk about sex.
Yeah.
Particularly since they're not virgins. They've had sex. You're kind of like doing the born again virgin thing. You're starting fresh, you know.
Yeah.
You know, people do all the time.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean now that we don't talk about sex at all. So that's where she irked my nerves because she is a very sexually active woman. Why didn't you ask some of these questions about his likes, his dislikes, his challenges? Like, I think it's kind of ridiculous to me that she didn't know before, either by him telling her or at her fault of not asking or asking certain questions. Not flat out, do you have ED, but like, how do you like to have sex? How often do you have sex? What is sex like for you? Like, somehow it could have came up, and it just seems like they didn't talk about
masturbation?
Yeah, exactly. Oh Lord.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I do though think that this comes back to her with Harry and her infertility struggles. So I think about this comparison a lot.
Okay.
Of ED to infertility.
Okay.
Because a lot of men make this comparison quite often.
Oh, okay.
It's obviously not the same, but it's like a defining quality of femininity and masculinity.
Yeah.
Being able to finish and then being able to carry a child, right?
Right.
And it's something that a lot of women can't warn a man beforehand. Sometimes they can. We saw that on The Bachelor on Joey's season with Lexi with her endometriosis.
True.
She warned him right off the bat.
Yeah.
But I think for men, it's still really hard for them to be like, I am not masculine in this way. And it's something we got to work on as a society, I think.
Yeah. Moving past that. Yeah, you could tell it's like he didn't bring it up because he has a complex around it.
Yeah. And he thought that he hit the jackpot with this one who doesn't care about sex at all and is like literally making up fairy tales about it.
Yeah. And you knew that because of the way he was like, oh, well, sex isn't important to you. It's a different part of our relationship. And it's like, oh, so you have an issue around this. You have probably trauma from a last girl who left you because sex was a big deal. Now you're praising Charlotte, you're heralding Charlotte because it seems like sex isn't a big issue. You ultimately just have issues talking about this.
Right. Yeah.
And you kind of just lied because you have an insecurity about this. So, yeah, interesting. Kind of reminds me of the conversation we had with Danielle B. I think it was Love is Blind. Homeboy with the kinks.
Steven?
Nigerian Steven. Yes.
Steven. He's one of my favorite men I've ever watched on television. That is the craziest nigga I've ever seen. Yo. This dude was light-skinned man.
Light-skinned African man out here. He had no idea who he was. Oh my God.
Into butt stuff.
Who was
wanted
into
to bend over.
Yeah, it was butt stuff. Yeah, he was into butt stuff
that he was into, and submission too. He really wanted to be like subservient to his partner.
Yes, yeah.
And he just went to that sleep study, which we all know was not a sleep study. That man went to a basement of a sea town and got to going.
Oh God. But yeah, I remember during that conversation just talking about we don't have the vocabulary
Right.
Like, if you could find a little morsel of like empathy for Steven, it was because he just like doesn't know how to talk about these things.
For sure, yeah.
So he was always asking her like weird questions, like side note questions to try to like get at what she's into, because he doesn't have the confidence, the words, the vocabulary. And certain things are still like taboo. So similar with Trey and his erectile dysfunction, like he just doesn't want to deal with the shame of it all that he's expecting will come. So he'd rather just like not say anything. But really, we need to work as a society, as like that. Maybe it's around men, society of men. Y'all gotta just help each other to get more comfortable talking about things, or how to, get comfortable talking about it to yourself, so then you can then be vulnerable with a partner about it.
Yeah, and then women receiving it too, to not like take it all on you. I remember Mike Johnson talking about that on Shan's episode, that a lot of women like take it all on them. They're like, "You're not attracted to me. You're not this. You're not that." And in that moment, they need comfort.
Right.
Because they're struggling with something. Yeah.
And it's a deflection. So.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
My last question is around Charlotte, who seems very on this fence about marrying Trey up to the very end. And it's obvious it's not cold feet. She's specifically worried about the sex issue. And him particularly saying this happens from time to time. So she don't know what the hell she about to sign up with, sign up for. But as Carrie said, she's 34. She's wearing a $14,000 dress. She's in a church full of people.
Yeah.
So she just married him. Whatever. Whatever, which is so crazy. What could Carrie have done or said to save her friend in this moment? What could Charlotte have thought or said to save herself? How could she have gotten out of this? Could she have?
I mean, the thing is, when people are celibate before they get married, or abstinent, I'm not sure which is the right one, it's usually a good idea, because relationships are a mirror, right? We always say that. Sometimes sex can be like a Vaseline over the mirror.
Yeah.
Right? Sometimes sex can really cover up a lot of shit is going on. And so for Charlotte, what she has to reconcile is, I didn't do any of that work. While the sex was here, I was building up a story of this man that did not exist.
Yeah.
So she's like trying to reconcile that through her friend at the altar right before she's about to go to the aisle. Just insane.
God. Yeah.
She's like just now realizing that she's living in a fairy tale that she created for herself.
Yeah.
Which is really, really unfortunate. Carrie, I think, did the right thing. She was like, you know what? It could have been this, it could have been that, or we could just leave and book it right out of here.
Yeah. What do you want to do?
Yeah. And don't put this on me. I'm not going to like tell you what to do.
No, exactly. Yeah. I agree. I think Carrie did the best she could in that situation. High pressure. They're about to play Here Comes the Bride. Girls, is on you to decide. I can't help you with this. But I think also Charlotte put herself in a precarious situation by like feeling like this is between her and Carrie to figure out. Bring Trey into the conversation. Like,
yeah, they just sat there in silence in the bed.
I think she needed to have a conversation with Trey and kind of cornered him as to like, why didn't you share this with me? Why didn't you think you could share this with me? It is giving, you were hiding this. It feels dishonest. I mean, I've been trying to approach this relationship differently by not having sex, right away. But sex is still important to me, which is kind of maybe the lie that she was telling him, because she wasn't really talking about it.
Yep.
But I would need to see from him his commitment level to working on this. Like, because he kind of talked very resigned, like, well, sex is not a big deal, so we'll be fine anyways. I need to know how committed you are to actually working through this. What are his thoughts on how they're going to move through this? How have you worked through this in the past?
That's what my biggest question with him.
Yeah. Or is sex truly not important to you at all? Like, I think she needed to talk more with Trey, because this is crazy. Because now she's walking down the aisle and she has so many unknowns. And that's not good. That's not good at all. Friend, what did we learn this episode?
Oh my God. Sometimes honesty isn't the best policy. Sometimes you gotta just walk down the aisle and dress. She had to do that to learn her fucking lesson.
Had to do, yeah.
It's insane how hard-headed Charlotte ends up being.
Yeah.
But she did it. She got to do it.
She had to, yeah. Yeah, I agree. I feel like honesty is not always the best policy. I think to each their own. I think there's no blanket answer for this question. Yeah, I think it's a very interesting question. It kind of seems like honesty is a major value. It seems like the cornerstone foundation of a relationship. I do agree with that. I do agree with that. I don't think there's really much, or there's not much honesty. But I think in certain cases, you don't want to keep things to yourself because you might ruin the relationship completely. Yeah. As we see with Carrie.
Yeah.
Aiden said, I would have been fine if you ain't tell me. And now she has nothing because she's like needed to absolve herself, and honesty is the best. And I don't know. I think it's a little bit more complicated than that, actually.
That's fair.
Which is like a wild comment to say, or a wild thing to say, because I also believe that honesty is everything. Like,
it doesn't give you an excuse to go out and cheat.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So join the conversation on Patreon. Sound off in the comments, guys. What do you think on this topic and how this episode was? Find us on all of the things, Instagram, TikTok, all that good stuff, and we'll be back later.
Bye.